Hello, brothers and sisters of the light, fellow starseeds, way showers, light bringers. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, with another message from the ninth dimensional Arcturian Council as channeled by Daniel Scranton for January 20th, 2022. And the title of this message, Predictions of Major Changes on Earth. And they begin, greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are very interested in your spiritual evolution, and that is true for you as a society and you as individuals. We look at both, and we see how the individual impacts the society and how your society impacts all of you as individuals. We know that you are a part of a larger community of spiritually awake people, and we know that within that community there are a lot of promises that are being made to you about big changes that will occur in the outside world. We've noticed that a lot of you hang on to these predictions because you are so desperate for change, and we see more and more of you getting disappointed and even fed up with all of the promises with very few results. This has occurred enough times there in the New Age and spiritual community for many of you to decide that you are not going to wait for the big changes to occur. In fact, we see the human collective consciousness growing, expanding and evolving so much more now that people are starting to realize that they are the ones who must initiate the change. We see more and more people looking within themselves for how they can let go of some belief, some negative emotion, or some thought that they keep thinking. We see enough of you changing your vibration by going within to make that huge impact on the collective consciousness that you are a part of. And we know that you should feel encouraged by all of that. But again, if you just look outside of yourselves and wonder when the big changes will be reflected to you in the physical realm, you might get discouraged or even fed up again. Therefore, what is happening outside of you needs to become irrelevant to you in the sense that you are not going to let it determine how you feel and at what frequency you vibrate. Yes, you cannot help but feel saddened by a situation. You cannot help but react with anger to something, but you are at the point in your spiritual evolution that you must realize that to stay in those states of being doesn't serve you. It serves you so much more to move through them as quickly as possible so that you can get to what really matters, which is the movement of your own vibration to a higher frequency state. That's what you can always do. That's what you always have control of, and that will make the biggest impact on your world. You can make a much bigger impact with your positive high vibration than anyone can with their lower negative vibration. So you need to take back your power and stop seeing those in positions of power and authority as having all the say in what happens to you and what happens to your fellow humans. You can live in that world you want to live in sooner than later, but you're not going to get to it unless you are vibrating in harmony. And it's hard to vibrate in harmony with it if you keep looking at the world that's outside of you now and reacting, then not doing anything about your reactions. Always let what is unwanted about your experience inspire you to move vibrationally towards what is wanted, and you will get there. It's not just our guarantee, it's a law of the universe that you are part of and that you can rely on, that we are affirming for you right now. So continue on that inward journey that you've been on, because those predictions keep coming up short, and know that you are making a difference there on your world, even if you're not making the difference that you want to make through action. Even when you want to make the difference through raising your vibration, it's still having the impact you want it to have, and you are having the impact that you want to have. And we want to congratulate those of you who have been doing this work for moving the needle, for bringing the level of consciousness to a higher one. Once again, we thank you, we honor you, and we look forward to seeing more of what is ahead for all of you. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Now, this is something that I decided not too many months ago to go ahead and embrace myself. Just don't worry about all the predictions. Don't count on what's going on outside of you to bring you happiness. You're the only one who controls your own happiness, people. Nobody else can do that. It's up to you. This marvelous message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His website is danielscranton.com. I will be able to post the words to this message below in the Show More section, and you can always find Daniel's fine work on his website, as well as the Sonata website and voyagesoflight.blogspot.com. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light. Thank you for allowing me to bring this powerful message to all of you.